Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be using some gel polish for my mani and nail art design. This is from, these gels are from Nail Addict. They reached out to me and sent me my choice of 5 colors. I chose 4 colors and they're no white top coat because I wanted to try that out. So we have here, what I selected was a bright like teal color called Happy Birthday, a light gray called Cashmere, a coral that's named Text Me Later, a gold chunky glitter. It's kind of got some holographic bits in there. This one is called Not Ashamed, and then of course they're no white top coat. So I did swatch these earlier so I can show you what they look like. So these are the colors that I got. I think they all go really well together, and so I'm going to do a mani with all of these colors. So we will go ahead and get started. So what I did previously, I applied my base, I applied my peel base, and I also applied a couple layers of clear dip. I do like to do dip underneath my gel polish just because I like that added strength. I do have builder gel on as well, but my nails are just so thin, I just like to have that added strength. So I did a couple layers of clear and then I activated and I buffed, and now I am ready for some gel. So the first thing I'm gonna do is apply some base to my nails. Side note, I just have to show you this. My puppy, the one who's licking himself, Tucker, just decided to climb into bed with my older black lab, but my black lab doesn't seem to mind so much. So it just looks like they're spooning. Anyways, I just thought I would share because I thought it was super cute. Okay, so I'm back. I am cured. I cured my base for 30 seconds and I'm going to go in with the color. So the first one that I'm going to use is Happy Birthday. I'm going to apply this one on my pinky. And just initial impressions of these gels. They are thicker than what I usually have for gels, but when I did the swatch, they self-leveled really well, and they had really good coverage, so maybe that is why it's a little bit thicker. So you just want to be careful when you're doing it on your nails. You don't get too much on your brush. So I am going to go in with some of this pretty teal. And even though it is a thicker liquid, it doesn't seem to you know, goop onto my nail. So I think that is always a good thing. It goes on pretty well. And then I'm just gonna let this one kind of self-level a little bit because it's a little bit splotchy, but that could be because I don't have a lot of product on my brush. For this middle one, I am going to do a leopard nail design on this one. So I'm going to go with a more neutral color and go with cashmere on my ring finger. I'm sorry for the background. My dog is drinking water here. Sorry, I'm a little slow with gels. I'm not super used to doing gels just because I am mostly a dip powder girl. So these gels, it's kind of new to me, but I'm really liking it. I love using gels for nail art, definitely, but I haven't done my nails in gel like fully. So I did it like maybe once, so it's not a very frequent thing with me. So I Obviously I'm a little bit messy, but the beauty of gel is that you can clean up really well, and you know, you can clean it up before you cure it, which is great. For the middle finger, I'm gonna do some glitter because, you know, I always have to have some sparkle these days. Although it's funny because before I started doing my own nails, I did not like any sort of sparkle. I was like, glitter is so hard to take off, glitter polish, so I am not doing glitter. But now, you know, especially with peel base and doing my own nails, it's a lot easier to remove glitter colors. So now I'm just all about the glitter. Okay, and for my pointer finger, I'm using Text Me Later. This really pretty coral that I have here. And I will say I am really liking these gels so far. They were pretty easy to apply to my swatches, and you know, sometimes gels have a certain smell to them. Like it smells like, you know, like when you go into the nail salon, it has that chemical-y smell. These ones don't smell. Like these ones actually have a pretty pleasant smell. It smells almost, I don't know, it kind of smells good. It almost smells like fruity, if that makes sense. I don't know if gels can smell fruity, but these ones kind of do, at least to me. Okay, so got my first layer here. I'm going to go ahead and get this cured, and I'm curing it for 1 minute. Okay, so I've cured this for 1 minute. I'm gonna go in with a second layer of all these colors. So I'm probably gonna speed this up, so I'll be right back. So I have cured this for the second layer for a minute. I'm gonna say this application is a little bit rough, so I apologize. I'm not super used to gels, but we're making do here. So what I'm going to do first is I'm gonna take my little resin palette here. I'm going to grab a little bit of this coral. And I don't need a lot. I just need like a little dollop for my leopard print design. And I'm gonna take a little dollop of this teal as well. And I'm also going to grab some black. And black is just a black that I have from Sparkle & Co. I'm gonna grab some tools here. I don't want a super big dotting tool, so I'm gonna use this smaller one, because with smaller ones I can make it bigger if I wanted to, but I can't make smaller dots with a bigger dotting tool. So now I'm going to make these dots first. So I'm gonna have my leopard print be coral and teal, just to kind of tie into my design here. And they don't have to be perfect dots. This is certainly not these are certainly not perfect dots. and actually you don't want them to be perfect dots. I think I'm good with this. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flash cure this for like 10 seconds in my lamp. By flash curing, you're kind of setting it a little bit, but not fully. Okay, so I'm gonna take another brush and I'm gonna grab some black, and I am going to just draw around here. And once I have these spots, I'm gonna kind of fill in some of these middle ones with just like random little spots here, just to kind of fill it in a little bit. And there you go. So now I'm gonna fully cure this for another 1 minute here. Okay, so the final thing that I'm gonna do is apply this Snow White top coat. And then once I get this cured, I am going to share with you my final thoughts on the Nail Addict gels. So the top coat is actually really nice. It's pretty thin. It doesn't seem as thick as the color gels, which is nice. I don't really like a super thick base or top. I'm gonna pop this in the light for 1 minute and I'll be right back. Okay, I am done curing, and this top coat is really nice. It cures very nice and shiny. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it up with some cuticle oil from Candi skincare. Even though I am not as rough with my nails with gel, I still dry it out with alcohol, and it goes in the light, and so just got to make sure my cuticles are nicely hydrated. So my initial reactions, or my thoughts on Nail Addict gels is, one, they're really good. They're nice and thick. I'm not super used to thick liquids, so I did have a little bit of kind of, not issues, but I had a little bit of trouble applying it on my nails as a base color, just because of the thickness of the liquid. But I do really like the thickness for nail art. I think if a gel is runny, the color is not as pigmented. It's not as good for nail art. So when I did the nail art, I actually really liked it for that. The other thing that I will say is that it levels out really well. So I felt like the Happy Birthday, the teal one, applied kind of streaky at first, but then I kind of let it sit for a while I did the other nails, and it evened out really nicely. Same with the Text Me Later. I feel like it evened out really nicely. The glitter is actually really nice. I haven't really tried a chunky glitter in gel form, and this one is really good. Like, I didn't have to clean up a lot. It covered really nicely in 2 coats, and it's got a good amount of the chunkies in there. So I am very impressed with the glitter gel. The other thing I will say about these gels is that they do not smell, and in fact, it actually kind of smells kind of good. It smells a little fruity, which is nice, especially when, for me, I'm so close to my nails a lot of the times, trying to, color in within the lines. And so having that more pleasant smell was a nice surprise. Let's talk about the no wipe top coat. I really liked this. It was a thinner consistency than the color, but I love having a thinner consistency top coat. It went on really nicely, it went on smoothly, it leveled out, and when I took it out of the lamp, sometimes I've used top coats where you take it out of the lamp and it has that like rubbery feeling. Not with this one. This one is completely smooth and completely hardened. So I am a big fan of their no wipe top coat. So that concludes my first impressions of Nail Addict gels and my little mani art here. This was super fun, super easy to do. I feel like this is it's a really fun spring summer mani with really fun colors. So I hope you try this out, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Thanks guys, bye.